Hi, मैं हूँ Shruti on my second nature and yes, this is the month of March. So I thought एक reset series करते हैं specifically to the way we perceive and we think about empowerment. हाँ, 8th March को Women's Day है, लेकिन शुरुआत कहाँ हुई थी Women's Day की? Do you know 1909 में actually अमेरिका में Women's Day घोषित हो गया था. बट 1910 में एक जर्मन फेमिनिस्ट क्लारा जेटकिन उन्होंने पुश किया कि ये एक हॉलिडे के रूप में एक्सेप्ट किया जाए द वर्ल्ड ओवर. नाउ व्हाई वाज इट सो नेसेसरी टू पुश इट एट दैट पॉइंट फॉर इट टू बी अ हॉलिडे? वेल, बिकॉज women empowerment wasn't that strong. Patriarchy was a lot stronger. In fact, to the point that अगर आपको पता ही ना हो कि आपकी राइट्स क्या है, and as a woman, if you just accept कि हाँ, okay, I'm just going to sit back because ऐसा ही होता है. अब ये जो ऐसा ही होता है वाली फीलिंग है वो तो आज भी प्रेवलेंट है. तो इसीलिए आई थॉट कि इस मंथ ऑफ मार्च में रीसेट करते हैं इस आइडिया को कि एक्चुअली एम्पावरमेंट का मतलब होता क्या है. रादर देन टेलिंग एवरीवन कि ओ यू शुड बी एम्पावर्ड, why not show कि empowered women होती कैसी हैं? So my first guest for this month of the Reset series in March is Nisa Shetty. Well, she is a singer, she's a performer, she's an influencer for sure. उनके अलग-अलग characters which she keeps playing on social media are super fantastic. हम उसके बारे में बहुत डिटेल में अच्छी तरह उनसे बात करेंगे. And in fact, the reason how I know her is because हम 2 audio series भी इकट्ठे कर चुके हैं. I am going to link them down here in the description so you can check them out. But for now, let's welcome Nisa Shetty. Hello, Nisa. What's up?
Yeah, hello. Hi, Shruti. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
After a long time.
I hear you're not in Bombay. Where are you gallivanting to?
Wish I was gallivanting, but it is just a work trip, I'm in Chennai, and fingers crossed, it's nice because I'm getting to work with Mr. A.R. Rahman a little bit. I'm working on some of his projects, and his studio is right down the road, so I'm just staying close to it.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah,
Oh my
that's what's
God.
been going on.
Excuse me. Working with
Yeah.
Mr. A.R. Rahman is not little bit. Working with little bit with him also is like big.
Yeah, very cool. He's amazing. He's such a lovely person. He is.
Very nice.
But working hours are crazy.
Yeah, like middle of the night type.
Yeah. Yeah. Like suddenly you get a call saying you dub karna hai at like 3 a.m., 1 a.m., whatever. And people are always there working, throughout the night. That's amazing.
That's crazy also. Very nice. That's how creativity functions, which we have been experiencing a lot of it on social media with you also, with
Yes.
Sonia Serendipity and with all these different characters that you keep coming up with, which I'm completely in love
Yeah.
with. Okay.
Thank you.
I had given
Yeah.
like one full introduction to you where I spoke about how you're a singer, how you're a performer, and you do like so many things and everything. And this month, like I told you earlier as well, that we're doing like a whole reset series, right? And to me, you're one of those women who does what
Right.
she wants, doesn't wait to get permission from the society or people around her, or and I know for also with your background, the way your mom is, the way your grandmother is, because with all your kahanis, I'm totally in love with your nani. So
Yeah.
so it's how they say that empowered women will always raise empowered daughters. So I want you to first tell me a little bit about your background, about Akshara Theatre in Delhi, so that we can go forward and everyone has a little bit of a viewpoint about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay, Akshara Theatre is, founded by my grandparents, my Nanaji Gopal Sharman, my Nani Jalabala Vaidya, who is an actress herself. And my Nana, in the beginning only, he was very supportive of Nani, He made her the star of his show. She was the star of this Ramayan, where she's playing male, female, animal, all characters,
Wow.
So, from a young age, so she did the whole play solo. That was the USP of this play coming from India. It went on Broadway, West End and all, where this one woman is performing Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Dashrath, everything solo,
Super.
So I think that idea itself sort of rules out the whole role of gender in the eyes of her students and all, because it's not even there, she's not even thinking twice before making a girl play a male character, making a guy play a monkey or a woman or whatever. So I think theater is already a space, and the arts, like you and I are involved in, is already a space where things like gender need not have so much importance, who's wearing what kind of makeup and all that. So I was lucky in that sense, and of course my mom and my nani are like boss ladies. They run the theater, they run the show. So that's the kind of background I grew up with.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also, like, I did also grow up being very insecure as well because of my schooling. I blame
Hmm.
my schooling a lot for the kind of insecurities I went through.
Huh.
Because whatever I learned at home, I kind of unlearned at school.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
even though my school was supposed to be a good school, this, that, gender roles became very prominent in schools. Boys go here,
Hmm.
girls go here, boys do this, girls do that. So it took me many years to get over these insecurities and really embrace who I feel like now in my like late 20s, I'm embracing my background more than ever.
Correct.
So
What's
yeah.
really interesting is you early on only, like, how first when you spoke about your background, I was almost about to
Yeah.
say that, so is it any different from your friends? But then you answered it yourself that you went to school and it was so different over there that you faced it
Yeah.
yourself because the society is
Yeah.
such, right? And that's
Yeah.
the kind of thinking that we need to little bit flip around. So let's then
For sure.
begin with, what is your idea of empowerment?
I think empowerment empowerment is when you have an idea, you have a goal, and you say, I can do it. I
Hmm.
think that's the very basic idea of being empowered. And of course, like people need external sort of forces to empower them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's important to be in a supportive environment.
Right.
So for those people who have come out of those environments, out of unsupportive environments, I mean, and then gone ahead and supported others, yeah, that's also
That's
empowerment.
huge.
Just I
Exactly.
can do it. I can do
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Small things inspire you, you see it, you get inspired, and you go and do something. Yeah, you're empowered.
Correct. Correct. No, that's
The
beautiful.
transfer of power.
Yeah.
Transfer of power.
How lovely. How lovely. So, Sonia Serendipity, the character that you do, which I've seen so often, and I keep talking about her because she's amazing, right? So, if you guys are wondering what am I talking about, you must check out Nisa's Instagram. And over there, she has this gorgeous character. And Sonia Serendipity is completely like, she's Zen, but she'll give you like, she's free and she's an open thinker and she's just beautiful, right? Now, I know for a fact that the way you have made Sonia Serendipity, you get a lot of hate mail for her. There are a lot of people who, while there are numerous people who love her, there are equal
Yeah.
number some people. So, what are the kind of hate mail things that you get? Because the love we've all experienced, but what is the negativity that you face?
Yeah. I got some mails from some girls saying, is this how you're going to empower women by, wearing these kind of clothes and like, don't you know what feminism, this whole like I'm like mocking it or something. And I was just like, no, I'm speaking my mind. I'm speaking as somebody who's not bound. The whole point is Sonia feels like she's not bound by
Correct.
society and this and that. She doesn't even call herself a feminist.
Yeah.
That's what I told this girl, and then of course people like talk about what I wear and that, oh my god, she's showing so much cleavage. And that's the kind of that's the kind of male hate mails I got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was able to deal with them because I was just like, you don't see it,
Yeah.
but you will. And I try to explain to them that she's a very free person,
Hmm.
says what she wants,
Hmm.
and she has a lot of guts. She just says, she uses profanity, she doesn't care.
Huh.
And it's so hard for people to like accept a person like, she's just saying what she wants. How
Yeah.
can she be so comfortable with herself?
Yeah. Yeah. But why?
The
Why do you
second
think
people
that
see
happens?
somebody who's comfortable,
Yeah.
I think I spoke about this in another talk I did, where how, especially with women who are in a public light,
Yeah.
and I've seen this with friends and influencers of mine also, they'll put up a picture where they are feeling very comfortable in their skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe she has stretch marks, maybe she has hair here and there.
Hmm.
And she's starting to get comfortable in her skin. And that makes other people uncomfortable. It's like,
Yeah.
इतनी comfortable कैसे हो गई? you know?
She should be conscious. अरे कैसे कर रही है?
Feel कराना. हाँ.
Yeah.
ये नहीं हो सकता,
हाँ,
कपड़े पहनो, and while at the same time they're gonna go like a picture of somebody in a bikini, some model somewhere.
yeah,
So
yeah,
much double standards.
yeah.
And I don't know. That's what. And those people are obviously insecure themselves.
Correct, correct.
They will hate before they learn to love.
So in
That's
your
it.
idealistic world,
Rules.
yeah, yeah, rules, exactly. But in your idealistic world,
Trolls.
oh, trolls, you're
Ah,
saying, huh, correct. So
yeah,
you're
trolls.
sitting in Chennai, so we know that the network is suffering. So everybody who's watching right now, be patient, okay? Because network is
Is it?
suffering. A little bit, like it's tripping and all, but it's okay.
Ah,
Okay, so now tell me that in your idealistic world, where say if men and women, if patriarchy didn't exist, or even if it existed, feminism existed at an equal platform, because feminism, a lot of people get confused saying feminism is about women empowerment, whereas it isn't. Feminism is not just about women empowerment. Men are also feminists, right? So it has nothing to do with, it is about
yeah,
everyone getting their own space to be, and that's the bottom line, because
yeah,
both genders need to
yeah,
just be, instead of putting rules on each other saying you can do this or you can't do that or you can do this. It goes either way and always. In fact, now that they've identified there are like 56
yeah,
genders, so among all of that, however each person wishes to identify, it should be ideally perfectly fine. We just have to let people be.
yeah,
So in your
yeah.
idealistic world, which is personal to you, what are those things that would be different from the way you see the world around you today?
Animals should get top priority. The problem is that women have suffered, like they have really suffered. I was just watching a video the other day where this woman is reading, and her husband's like, "What are you doing?" Oh no, it said when a woman does magic, she was burnt for being a witch. When a man
Correct.
does magic, he's a magician,
Huh.
and he
Huh.
sells shows, and
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is like for backward thinking and all.
Correct.
But that's true, like I feel like women have so much past trauma that their natural reaction is just like it turns out to be like an anti-men,
Correct.
pro-feminazi
Correct.
feeling comes,
Huh.
and I understand that from the point of view of women who have suffered and all that. But then, of course, then that bad reaction is what causes like men to be like, "Arey, how can and then it becomes like a war, like men
Yeah.
versus women.
Yeah.
And that's where, yeah, like you said, like that's where the problem rises,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
that's where we have to find an equal footing. I don't know how that's going to happen. I think we should just forget about men and women, just care about animals, and then and then men and women could settle ho jayega. I think we just need to stop acting superior. Like you said, there needs to be equality. There needs to stop being like such a huge gender bias at
Divide.
all.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, abhi, I feel like now in the internet age, women
Hmm.
are finding spaces to talk
Yeah.
about what they go through. And I mean, Me Too is happening now
Yeah.
in 2020 when women have been treated like that for centuries.
Correct.
Now Me Too is happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now other genders are trying to find representation
Correct.
all these years later.
Huh.
So it's natural men are going to feel attacked, but they shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
They shouldn't. I think they should also take a step and be like, it's okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm there for
सब
you
चीजों को
and
इतना
all.
पर्सनल नहीं लेने का basically. It's when people start taking things
Yeah,
personally is when it begins to get a little warped. So yeah, so
yeah.
just
And the
chill.
second a guy says, hey, it's
Huh.
okay, girls will be like, yeah, okay, thanks. And everything will be fine.
I love that.
Like a
I
normal couples fight.
Yeah, I wish everything could be so simplistic and like nicely nipped out. That would be so lovely. So Nisa, you just last month released a song, yeah? What is the
Yes.
song about? What is it called? Tell me all about it.
It was with this project, Nexa Music, where also AR sir was involved, AR Rahman sir. But this was a song I wrote with Clinton sir, who's again a producer in Hollywood. But the song is in English. It's called Let You Go. We did a whole song, video, and everything, very dramatic video. It's mostly about letting someone you were very attached to go. The process of just becoming free of that person.
Yeah.
And like, again, empowering yourself. But yeah, that's what the song is about. It's called Let You Go, and it's on YouTube. You
Superb.
can
So
check it out.
send me, yeah. So I'm going to play a bit of that right now so that we can listen
Yes,
twice. You're currently also raising funds and money for a new album, is it?
it's for a music video and a single that
Okay.
I'm working with this. She's a rapper. She was in Gully Boy, and she's in that whole Gully gang like scene. Her
What's her
name is
name?
DMC.
Oh yeah,
DMC.
so
DEEMC.
yeah, so I reacted on one of her songs very recently with Jyoti Sardar. I'm going to link the thing below, link the show below,
Which
because
song
I
is it?
also like when there was that
Maybe.
montage video that had come out where every
हाँ
2 minutes of
वो
everybody's
थोड़ा
was there. हाँ, वो काफी time हो गया, but we reacted to that
हाँ
recently. Correct.
nice nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she's awesome, and she's does her her Hindi stuff is good. So I
yeah.
wanted a Hindi rap section in my song. My song is in English,
Right, right.
and I wanted a woman, and I wanted basically my idea is to make something powerful and motivating for people to hear, not just like sun liya khatam. No, like I want them to hear it and be like, man, I need to do something about this
Right, right.
inequality or whatever that's
Huh,
going around.
right.
Plus, I want to make a very nice video where I can showcase some people who we don't know about, some women who are helping society in ways we don't even know.
Correct.
Kind of like
Yeah,
highlight them or something.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what the fundraiser is about, helping me do all this.
So super, very
Yeah.
nice. So if we do want to contribute, where do we go? You send me the link. I will attach the links
Yes.
down here in the description.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Super, super. So very exciting stuff. I look forward to many other things. One of our audio series is yet to release. One is already released.
Oh
Called
gosh.
Zindagi. You should check it out on Audible. And there's another one that's yet to release. जब भी वो release होगी, है ना? Which we have.
कब होगा? Wait कर रही हूँ. It's gonna be fun.
It will be. But it was so superb chatting with you today, Anisa. Thank you for taking out a little time
Thank
from your
you.
busy
Of
schedule.
course. Please, thank you for having me. I'm free-ish today. Thank you for having me. Very
Best of
honored.
luck for everything. Bye.
Thank you. You too.